Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Rhino Hero Super Battle is a really fun game. Now, there is a Rhino Hero that came out before, and I've reviewed that because in my written and video review, but this is about the new version, the Super Battle, which won't be the new version very long because there's another Rhino Hero game coming out. But this one is pretty epic. My son loves this game. My daughter likes it, but my son loves it. He's 5 and she is 7. But he loves building these mega structures with it and having it fall over and us battling our superheroes to the top. Absolutely loves this game. I play this game with adults. It's really fun. We've used all the tiles and got to the end. We've had a great time with this. This game is a must-have. If you have a family or children or grandchildren and you want to play a game with them, this is it. This game also works as a very good party game for adults. It's really fun to play this dexterity game. Now, you may want to make it more difficult by saying if you're right-handed, you can only use your left hand for adults or something like that, or handicap them in some way, and you can be as goofy as you want. That's not in the rule set, but it is really fun to do. Now, this is what I really like. I think you should do it. I think you should splurge for this game. It does have some dice rolling with the battles, so there's some luck involved. That's really, really simple. I think there's some other things you could homebrew it to make it more interesting if you want to. But the way that it's written, it's a really fun party game. It's a really fun kids game. It's a really fun family game. It moves quick. It has that dexterity element. You're battling for position. The kids really like that. And you want to be careful all of the time. The components are really good. They hold up. A lot of times dexterity games, the components can let the game down. That is not the case here. The components really hold up. Maybe sometimes too well, but I'm nitpicking here. The artwork on the cards are all unique. My kids love picking out what's this, what's that, and they like looking at those before they place it down, which holds the game up a little bit, but we have a great time with it, and I'm actually going to recommend go out, stop everything, go buy this game, Rhino Hero Super Battle. Your family will thank you. They'll high-five you. They'll say, Dad, you're cool. Get this game. It's that good and that much fun. If you're going to be playing maybe games at Thanksgiving, this could be one you could pull out. Excellent choice, Keeper. This is the Rhino Hero Super Battle box. This is much larger than the regular Rhino Hero game. This is kind of almost like what you would get at mass market, although the quality of the box is much better. You can see the spider monkeys, the different heroes that are in the game, and they're all here on it. It does tell you it's a 3D card stacking game, so very cool. Box is probably bigger than it needs to be. You can see this part isn't used, only this middle, but that's not a tremendous amount. These are going to be the cardboards you build off of. You're going to have a beginner side and an advanced side. Very good. This does need to be good quality, and it is. Yeah, a lot of air in here. You get a rule book, different languages. I just kind of packed everything up in a freezer bag. And these are going to be the different boards that you're going to have and be building. And these are really good. You need these to be good. Very colorful. My kids like looking at the little details on them. And there's a whole bunch of different ones to explore. And my kids love like, oh, look at that. And this and the guy. And they laugh about it. So very, very good. These are the roof tiles, I guess, or the floor tiles in this game. There's a ton of them in there. They have little icons that are easy to utilize and see. Very good quality. You're also going to get 3 dice. Here are the battle dice. They're red and blue, just 6-sided dice. And this one's kind of more custom. It goes from 0 or -1, I guess, to 3. That'll be the movement. You're going to have the medallion. My kids love holding this up. Spider monkeys are cardboard. They look really cool and funny. Very hard to utilize. And then you're going to get 4 of these. These do come printed on there, so you don't have to do that. So in this one, you're going to get a superhero giraffe, elephant, a penguin, and a rhino. Is that a giraffe? Maybe that's a cow. No, it's a giraffe. So those are the 4 that you're going to get in this game, and I'll show you how to play. There's a rulebook for Rhino Hero Super Battle. Come in a lot of different languages. The first thing you're going to get is kind of an overview. It tells you how long it is, but kind of what the game would look like all played, and so you can kind of see that, which is really nice. You're going to have the setup over here. And then there are 6 steps to this, so it's easy once you start playing it, but there is a little bit to it. Everything you do is very simple, and then how you win the game. And the game is really good. It also gives you a tips page, and what's particularly nice about that, it's also on its own page. So if you don't want to see the tips, your eyes won't accidentally see those. So the rulebook is actually fairly good. Haba always does a good job. The different languages, and it makes the book thicker than it needs to be, but it's fine. and the artwork on it is fantastic. When the game is set up, you'll have the 3 starting spaces out. This is the easy or normal version. You can put it on the red version, which gives you less on the bottom. I don't see any reason to stay there. This is just as fine for us. Everybody will receive 3 of these floors, and on your turn, you'll just play 1. So let's say I wanted to play this one. The green ones are these little small ones, where the yellow ones are the 2-story ones. So what we would do is we would play this green, and we would put these down. Now when you're playing on the base level, it does have to touch the yellow ones, and then you push that there. Then you roll the dice to see if your hero moves. So he moved up. Let's see, I was Rhino Hero. I can move up 3 spaces. Right now there's only 3, so he would be put there. If the card, let's say the next player played this card with 2 greens and a spider monkey. So he could say maybe do this. Or let's say he wants to go taller, and that's the game, is that you probably want to go taller on it. He puts this here, and because it has a spider monkey on it, he's got to take one of these spider monkeys and put it here. And if you drop the spider monkey, it doesn't matter. The spider monkey's only purpose is to shake things up and maybe you'll knock the thing over. And then let's say he rolls his dice. He also gets a 3, so he'll go 1, 2 up in here. The game continues until somebody knocks it over. Now, whoever is the highest up will get this medallion. Right now, the yellow player, the elephant player, will get this medallion. If it knocks over on his turn, everybody else wins. But alternatively, if it knocks on anybody else's turn, the player holding this will win the game. So holding this is very, very important. If 2 people are ever on the same spot, the person that moved to that spot, in this case the orange, will roll the red die, and the defender will roll the blue. Although it doesn't matter, they're both 6-sided, and you just roll the dice. And whoever is the highest, in this case the giraffe, will win, and this guy has to go down, and he may put his here. But now he's on this, oh, spider monkey fell, so now you have to put it back on. Remember, spider monkey falling doesn't dictate wins or losses. It's just a means to knock the darn thing over. But now that the Rhino Hero, let me take this off so you can see. The Rhino Hero and the elephant are on the same space because the elephant had to move down. Then they would also battle. So you will trigger additional battles and people will continue to go down. If you go through all of these, then whoever is the highest would win if you run out of these 4 tiles. And this thing can be quite large as you're building up. Now, one rule that's a little bit unclear is these only have a single. Now, the example in the rulebook does tell you that you can just set it up with 1 wall. So you would just do like this. But it uses the word can and not must. And the question a lot of people had was if this was already set up on the board, let's say you had this, so let's say the game board already has this with the 2 yellows there. The question was, if you had 1, could you lay it like this and touching another structure? We play yes, but it does make the game a lot easier. The alternative would be the example in the book where it's no, it can only be played like this, but doesn't connect things as much. It makes it easier so you can play either way. I think the correct rule, because the rulebook says can, means you may do this or you can do that. So that's up to the players to decide how they want to play. If you make it just do 1, it does make the game harder. Remember, the idea of the game is to get your guy to the top and keep him there when the structure falls over. That way you win the game. Who should buy this game? Anyone with kids, anybody with a family, anybody who wants a light party game but doesn't want one of those like charade type games, which I don't really care for that much, like apples to apples, but you want something like this. This is something you can do. It's got dexterity to it. For people who don't like dexterity, I think you should give this one a try also. This is one you could pull on Thanksgiving and play with grandma and get everybody involved in a game. Yes, there's a limit to it, but really you could play this with as many people, taking turns, zipping out, letting people play as teams. It's really fun. There's some luck with the dice rolling. People are going to be familiar with that, and gamers aren't going to like that as much. But for a party-style game or a family game, it really knocks it out of the park. Highly recommend Rhino Hero Super Battle. Super fun. Pun intended. This is a keeper, my friends. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you liked it, please like it and hit that little subscribe button. That really helps out the channel. Lets us know that you're getting the videos that you want. If you agreed or disagree with what I said, feel free to comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and I promise that I will comment back. Thanks for watching, and everybody else, keep playing games.